Hey everybody, let's go to today's LeetCode challenge, which is check if two string arrays are equivalent. So in this problem, we are given two string array, word1 and word2, and we have to return true if two arrays represent the same string. Let's say in this word1, and the string representation is A, B, C. Like just concatenating all the words in that array and false otherwise. So also mentioned a string is represented also mentioned that a string is represented by an array if array elements are concatenated. It's mentioned here that a string is represented by an array if array elements are concatenated in order form a string. So if we concatenated all these word array in the order, so first is will become ABC, second will also become A, then BC. So if these are same, in that case we have to return true, otherwise we will just return false. So the first approach could be the same mentioned or asked in the problem, concatenating string array elements. So for that what we can use is we can use string builder class, and for each word in the word array we can append that to our respective string builder object. So let's say for the first one we can take string builder 1, for the second we can take string builder 2. We will prepare this object, and in the end we can just return the comparison of these two string builder object. For that there is also a inbuilt function compare to. It will return the comparison of string. If string are same, it is going to return 0. So the other approach could be using two pointer. Why this approach? Because this approach is going to take m cross n time, and like the number of words in the bigger word array, or maybe the length or multiplication with the length of the largest word. That is going to be our worst case time, m into n, or maybe n into m. But here in this problem, or maybe in this approach, we are going to use the same time. We are taking a string builder object for both of these string array. So space is also m into n. So we can reduce the time by not storing the result, instead comparing it while doing the iteration over these array. So let's say if we have to compare two string a b c, a b e, what do we do to compare a string? If we don't have to use the inbuilt function, we'll just initialize the pointer to the starting, and we will keep on incrementing pointer by 1 in this case. But here we are given array of string. For the first it is AB and C. For the second it is A, then BC. So we have to maintain two pointer. The first pointer is going to point to the current word, and the second pointer is going to point to the character in that word. So initially the word pointer we can initialize to 0, word pointer 1, word pointer 2. So here this is string pointer 1, string pointer 2. Initially all are 0. What we will do is we will check at every iteration whether they are same or not. If these characters are same, then it is fine. If these characters are not same, we are directly going to return false from there. Okay, so after each iteration we are going to increment the value of string pointer 1 and string pointer 2, and after incrementing the value we have to check whether it is at the end of this string or maybe at the end of this word, because in the first iteration a and a are going to be compared. In the second iteration string pointer 1 will point to 1, string pointer 2 will point to 1, which is equal 1 is equal to the length of word pointer. In that case we will just discard this one, string pointer 2 will point to 0 and word pointer will be increased to 1. So word pointer will point to this word and string pointer will point to a 0th index of this word. Okay, so we'll just have to iterate over this string array in such a way, from starting to ending we have to check for all the characters and compare the characters within both this array. And if the ending, if we are at the last word, like we have covered all the words in these array, in that case we are just going to return true. Okay, let's try to write the code for this problem.
Here we are going to take two string builder objects, new string builder, and then second for the second word array. Appending all the words of word 1 array to the first string builder object, and we are going to do the same for second word array, word 2, second dot append. As now in the end, what we are going to do, we are just going to compare these two strings. Second, if it is equal to 0, it means both the strings are same. Okay, this is getting submitted. So, but in this approach, we are taking extra space. We can further improve this space by just iterating over these two words added together using two pointers. So let's code that as well with space. Now, in this case, we are going to have two pointers. One pointer will point the current word, and second pointer is going to point the the string index in that word of that corresponding word. Word pointer 1 is equal to 0, word pointer 2 is equal to 0, int string pointer 1 is equal to 0, string pointer 2 is as 0 as well. So we will increment, we will keep on iterating over these two words whenever there is a space for word, like word pointer 1 is less than word length, and word pointer 2 is less than word 2 dot length. Okay, whether it's a valid word for both of these array, in that case, firstly we will check whether the string character is matching or not. So if word 1, word pointer 1, word pointer 1th word in word 1, and character string pointer 1 is not equal to word 2, word pointer 2 dot character at string pointer 2. If it is not same, it is mentioning here the word 1. The word pointer is 0 in both the cases, and string pointer is 0 as well from the starting. So comparing A with A. So, but if it is not same, in that case we are going to return false. Now what we will do is we will increment the string pointer in both the cases. So now the string pointer has been incremented. So there can be a possibility whether it is like, let's say for the first word, string pointer has reached 2. So in that case, we will also need to check like whether the string pointer is matching with the current word's length. In that case, we will have to move to the next word. So if string pointer 1 is equal to word 1 word pointer dot length. If it is not a valid string pointer index, in that case, we will increment the word pointer and make the string pointer one 0, because we are going to start from the 0th index of next word. Now we will do the same thing for string pointer 2. Word 2, word pointer 2 dot length, and word pointer 2 plus plus, and string pointer 2 is equal to 0. Okay, now we have iterated all the characters in these two word array. Now what we can check is whether the word pointer 1 is equal to word 1 dot length. So whether we have visited all the words in the current array or not. So for the first array, we should be at the last word, and same for the second array. Word pointer 2 should be at the end of word 2. Let's try to submit our sample test cases. Cannot find symbol. Okay, there's some. It should be character at, not chat at. It is a string array, so the length is function here. Okay, test cases are passed. Let's try to submit it. It got submitted. Okay, hope you understood the problem. Thank you, guys.